I get it back to where I had it. Audio. Yeah, we're on the Cobra 1000 right now, bro.
Well, if I had to just with my ear, if I had to pick between the two of them, I'd probably say that the Cobra 1000 has a few more lows. It makes it, gives it just a little bit better, a little bit more mellow tone to my ear. I'd probably have to give a nod to the 1000 by just a small margin there, Break.
Well, that's a really good margin, man. Because this radio's been super modified. Had a wideband mod kit on it. Had all kinds of stuff done to it. And that radio I was talking on to you a minute ago is just a stock TR-199. Didn't even have a carrier control. So, yeah, that says something good about that Ranger then. On that, I know exactly what you mean. I was using a prototype there a couple weeks ago, man. Awesome radio. Man, it received like I ain't never heard before. I mean, it just straight ass received badass, man. You could hear everybody in the skip land all at one time. It was cool. It was some prototype that guy had done, and it would receive at like 500 hertz. Yeah, it had like a wideband receive on it, and man, it was awesome. It was an awesome radio. If you look on my Facebook, you'll hear the receive that I had on it, on the people that are receiving. Like Krishna 601 down there around Tennessee, he has one of them big radios, like Motormouth Muddy Duck, but he sounds better than Motormouth Muddy Duck. Sounds like a real station, like 404 The Grinder does. Man, and it would receive those stations like if you had a 15-inch speaker just hooked up to your radio. It was cool.
Yeah, 410, that's what I run on this end. I don't run any kind of processing audio TX-wise or RX-wise. I'm just straight on a 2517 with a type operator. I've been around here for years. But I do run a big old communications speaker. I do run, like you said, a 10-inch communication speaker that used to be in a school. It was one of those that would hang on the wall for paging and whatnot. That's what I've got in my shack here that breaks.
Oh yeah, I need to get me one of those. Those would be perfect. Yeah, the guy with the radio, the guy who had the prototype, he said that I should get something like that. And I really could do a lot of receiving and be able to hear everybody. No doubt about that. Cool, I think we got it fixed up. Grounds just needed to be fixed. They just had a little bit of moisture in them, that's all.
Because I turned around there toward Hotshot, my neighbor down here at Camp Nelson, and I was talking to him, and you came back in, and I told him to hang on just a minute. And I knew just as soon as he cleaned up, I could tell it was just all cleaned up and tidied up. It sounds good, man. Just nail it down. You got it.
Well, 410, I'll do that then, man. Hey, Daddy Longlegs, I'll nail it down and mark all the knobs and tighten all the, whatever they call that, I'll tighten all the knobs and bolts and all the ground wires and everything else. Hey, Daddy Longlegs, take care, take them easy. Worldwide Fireball over here in the patio. I'm out the middle of the road. I gotta do a whole bunch of other stuff today, man. I just thought I might keep this thing down and say, hey, hey, hey. But then the one that wasn't working right, I said, oh, I better fix that. Daddy Longlegs, Fireball, and I'm back quiet.
Okay, Fireball, man, you're smoking off the patio control this afternoon. Good Lord, a quarter, man. I just looked at your signal out here. You're flat laying it in the corner out here, brother. Sounds good, man. Take care. Have a good day. Tell Big Phil, all the gang, Troy Brown, 220. Hell, I hadn't heard anything out of 220 in a while. Hope he's doing good. Hope you're taking care of your skin. I know you've had some problems like me. I've had basal cell carcinoma there once upon a time. I think you and I talked about that. Take care of your skin, even in the wintertime. Stay out of that sun, brother. By golly, that stuff is on the rise, no doubt about it. Well, skin cancer is very dangerous. Hey, Jeff, I'll put it on you later. Fireball, DLL gone.
410 there, DLL. Fish in the bluegrass was in there saying hey too also. 220's been doing okay, man. He's just been busy driving. He's actually driving from Indiana to Kansas right now.